All right. So the intention of our practice is um, to manifest self-acceptance using Ahimsa. And Ahimsa comes from the ancient yogic practices, the Yoga Sutras, and it means non-violence. And when I think about violence, okay, or non-violence, I should say, I often think about the state of the world. You know, when we start to think about the state of the world, it becomes quite glaringly obvious how our society has this tendency to perpetuate violence. We see it in the media and we see it on social media. We often witness violence, in comments on social media. And sometimes we even see it right in front of us. We might see it between two people, or we might even experience it ourselves. And so when we start to become more aware of this or pay attention to this, we might start to want to find ways to create less violence in the world. Our yoga practice offers us this beautiful ahimsa, right? This beautiful philosophical concept, and to begin applying ahimsa, or to start to understand how to create an observance of ahimsa even, it truly does start within ourselves. To paraphrase an ancient Taoist proverb, if there is to be peace in the world, there must be peace between neighbors. If there is to be peace between neighbors, there must be peace in your heart. And so ahimsa comes from this awareness of action and thought. And so with that said, we'll begin our practice, and I'm going to guide you through awareness of your own self, and an awareness that will lead to a compassion practice within yourself. And through the practice of compassion, which is a beautiful mindful meditation, through that practice, we can lead towards a place of peace within ourselves, peace in the heart. So as you make yourself comfortable, I want you to really tune into any little thing you can do to make yourself maybe even just 3% more comfortable. Just really nurturing yourself, just allowing your body to be fully supported and comfortable and warm enough and at ease. And then let's take a few conscious breaths in, as we do, to help center the body and mind and bring a sense of relaxation into the moment. As you breathe in and out, notice where you feel the breath the most in the body. And then begin to relax your feet, and relax your legs and your hips. Allow your shoulders to relax and your arms. Let your palms be nice and soft. Begin to soften the muscles around the eyes and cheeks. And relax your jaw. As you bring your kind attention to your body, I'd like to guide you now to think about all of the parts of you that you love. This might be your eyes, your smile. It might be your feet, your thighs. It might be your stomach, your shoulders. Just getting in touch with the physical parts of you that you really love or you really appreciate. And just allow yourself to become aware of these areas. You might take time to consider why you love these parts of yourself. And then start to think about the non-physical parts of who you are that you love. This might be your strength, your personality, your wisdom. It might be your sense of humor, creativity. Perhaps you think of yourself as a really great mom, or a really good friend, or a great wife. Just gently becoming aware of the person that you are and the aspects of who you are that make you unique and special and one of a kind. And just taking time to ask yourself why I like these parts about myself, and bringing special awareness to that, to the reasons behind why you really like this aspect of who you are. And now, my friend, I want you to gently bring your attention back to your body. And I'd like to guide you now to think about the parts of your body that you may not love as much. Just bringing a gentle and kind attention to the places in the body that you might experience some criticism or self-judgment, or just a general unhappiness about or dislike. And as you bring your attention to these parts of who you are, remember that this part of who you are is part of what makes up the whole you. And we have the parts of ourselves that we really love. And then we might have some parts of ourselves that we don't love as much. And as you become aware of any areas that you might feel criticism or self-judgment, see if you can bring a gentle and kind forgiveness or compassion. And then you might start to now guide your attention to the non-physical characteristics of yourself. Areas of your personality, of who you believe yourself to be, that you might not be so happy with, or you might not love quite as much. Know that it's okay. To just gently breathe as you practice. Now these positive aspects of self, these parts of you that you love, become aware of those. And then at the same time, becoming aware of the parts of ourselves that we might not be in full acceptance of. As you become aware of both sides of who you are, with this awareness, know that both sides of who you are make up the whole you. This is wholly and totally who you are. Now, as you have a beautiful awareness of your whole beautiful self, I'd like to guide you into a compassion practice where we will offer ourselves some beautiful compassion for who we are. And so if you'd like, you can take one hand and just place it lightly onto your heart center or anywhere on the torso that feels comfortable. And I'd like you to take a moment to just breathe here. You might take a nice full breath into your palm and just feel the way your body rises or expands. And then gently exhale, just feeling the shoulders soften again, feeling the eyes soften again, and just relaxing back into presence. And now I'd like you to consider somebody. This can be a friend or a mentor, or somebody just really important to you, really special to you, that is easy to connect with feelings of love and appreciation for. And as you think of this person, as this image comes to mind, I want you to tune into your heartfelt expression of your love and appreciation for this person. Think of what they've done for you and how they've enhanced your life. And as you see this person with more clarity, I want you to know that they have sides of themselves that they love, and they too might have sides of themselves that they don't love quite as much. And so as you start to notice this, you might even know them so personally that you know their own insecurities. You might know what they love about themselves on a personal level. Can you send them some compassion? Just seeing them for who they are, seeing them from your eyes, how beautiful they are, or how intelligent they are, or how smart they are, or whatever it is that you really love and appreciate about them. And can you send them some compassion, some love, some appreciation? And as you start to connect with this within yourself, I want you to try to hold on to your beautiful ability to have compassion for somebody who shares the same struggles, maybe in their own way, but the same struggles with self-criticism or self-judgment. Can you carry some of this compassion now to yourself? Just bringing it onto yourself. Just knowing that you yourself deserve the same compassion, and that the whole you is worthy of the same love, the same appreciation, the same compassion. And if you find this to be challenging or to be uncomfortable, that's okay. That's okay. Just observe that this is arising within you and see if you can just allow it to be there. Know that it belongs. And now we'll go through a short affirmation practice of you are. It's a you are affirmation practice. And so if you'd like, you can relax your arm down if you're still holding yourself in a way with your hand over your heart. If you want to keep that hand there, you're welcome to. Just let yourself be comfortable again. And let's take a deep breath in together again. Just feeling the breath where it goes in your body, allowing yourself to breathe in any way that feels right for you. And then gently letting it go. You are a divine spark of love. You are a divine child of the universe. You are laughter, love, and joy, all wrapped up in a piece of stardust. You are not the texture of your hair. You are not the color of your eyes. You are not the shape of your body. You are not the degree that you have on your wall. You are not defined by what others think of you. You are not defined by society's standards of what is beautiful and acceptable. You are not the shape of your nose. You are not the color of your skin. You are not the physical appearance. You are not defined by your abilities and capabilities. You are not defined by your IQ. And you are not defined by your personality. You are a divine child of the universe. You are a spark of love, laughter, and joy. You are so much more than what the world or others think of you. You are so much more than your physical appearance. You are so much more than what you think you're capable of. And so take a moment to just allow yourself to be just noticing how you're feeling, and how you're feeling is perfectly okay. And just noticing what's arised for you. And then, my friend, just gently letting it go. And by letting it go, just gently letting it be. We'll start to bring our attention back to our body, our fingers and toes, and just giving them a little wiggle. You might nod your head a little side to side. I want you to just move in any way. And as you gently bring your attention back into the room, when you're ready to, you can open up your eyes. And I want you to just rest in awareness of knowing that the principles of Ahimsa, or nonviolence, can be your guiding light to self-acceptance and self-love. Now, when you're ready to, feel free to roll to one side and gently press yourself up.